Uh, and there, he explains the concept that whatever you start, it always starts with excitement and everything. And this
Hmm.
can be any product you can find.
Yeah.
But when the time as time goes by, as the campaign gets harder and harder, maybe CPMs go up, margins go small, then you're entering some kind of dip,
Hmm.
which is where most of the people drop out because
Hmm.
they eventually will say, I don't love this gadget enough to go through all this pain to make it work eventually, maybe one, two,
Yeah.
3 years later. So it's definitely much easier to go through that dip if you're creating something that you actually want yourself. It's like this newsletter. You want to read this
Yeah.
content, and that's why maybe it was easier for you to go through such a dip because other people maybe they would have dropped out 6 months later, maybe.
Yeah, I think actually that's true. So when starting it out, I still wanted to think like, okay, what are some, advantages that I have if someone wants to do the same concept when we started out? So like, the idea is simple, so people can just try it out. They can steal the idea very easily
Mm.
once it's out there in theory. But there was two things that kind of made me think of it. And the main one was actually like, um, nobody is dumb enough to go through so much effort for such a small return at the beginning.
That's the
so,
dip, yeah.
so that's the dip thing. Like it's differently phrased, but it's like because a lot of people, especially nowadays, when they start newsletters, they have a big pre-existing audience. They're like, yeah, we
Mm,
get 10K subscribers to begin with, and things like that. I have
mhm,
plans to monetize it. All these sort of things that it sounds much simpler, or at least many people have it kind of planned out that way. But for me, it was like, yeah, I don't have a social following. I know a few people in the affiliate marketing space. I can ask for some help, which worked out because it wasn't literally zero. It was like just close enough to zero to have a long shot to make it. But then, yeah, going through that, 5 to 6 months period of like, okay, testing uncertainty. Can you monetize? Can you?
mhm.
How do things work out? Like, can you turn into a business for it to be your main occupation? A lot of question marks that I thought like, okay, not so many people would do it. So either they would have too much money to go through this pain,
Mhm.
or they would not be able to deal with it for so long anyway. So
Yeah. Did you during that time still run affiliate campaigns or?
no,